Hi guys, day 52, just finishing up my morning workout on this crazy beautiful day outside. And this morning, I guess the only thoughts that are really running through my head as I was getting my workout in is the months of May and June. For whatever reason, those months continue to just kind of circulate through my mind over and over again, and I just keep thinking about what needs to be done right now, what needs to be done today to really be prepared for May and June. I think April is already somewhat of a lost cause. I think in April we will likely start to see things beginning to move in the direction of their peaks in terms of the virus, and also in terms of the effects that it's had just starting to just barely settle in and sink in, and to reveal its effects on, our economy, our businesses. Right now, I think people are still in the mode of really fighting and trying to do everything that they can. But I think come April, mid-April, late April, we'll start to see what effects are really going to be felt by then. So I think April is still going to be rough. So I'm not even really thinking about April, because I just don't think that it's going to be any better than what it is now. We're just a couple of days away from April, but May and June is really kind of what's on the forefront of my mind, and just thinking about what can be done right now to plant seeds, to gear up and be prepared, so that I'm not in a reactive state come May and June. On the positive side of things, I think that hopefully by May and June, we start to see the reversal of some stuff that has gone into effect. And hopefully, given that we're moving into the summer months, we see some more movement in the travel industry. But of course, given the situation, anything can really happen. People could still be fearful of wanting to go out or really move around from place to place. Or on the other side of things, people could be so tired of just being at home and feeling kind of stuck to where they really want to move around and kind of get out and do things. So it can go really either way, and I don't think anyone knows. I don't think any single person out there has the answers, or even really a good probability as to which way it's going to lean. So I'm going to prepare for both scenarios, either which way that it goes. But May and June, that's on the forefront right now. But yes, day 52, still got to push forward with the challenge and work my way through the last 25 days. Day 52 of the 75-day challenge, getting my reading in of The Wealthy Gardener. This is lesson 4.38, Essentialism. Prosperity requires saying no to almost everything, considered the wealthy gardener, and saying yes to only a few things. Wealth rewards narrow focus on potent activities. If the goal is wealth, that is what I'm saying. Get your mind off of distractions and onto your one thing. 100% of your potential looks like an obsession, but it will awaken the silent power that exists in the garden and works behind the scenes to make the plants grow. Essentialism is a narrow focus on one thing, the use of energy and time on a sole task. It requires saying no to almost everything and saying yes to just a few things. It is an effort so rare that it appears as an obsession, a dedication so full that it seems to exclude all else. There were some really good stories in this chapter, so I'm going to read you one of them. And this is actually about the author. In my late 40s, I was invited to a golf outing by the president of a mid-sized bank that had financed my two largest real estate deals. I was paired with a big-time developer who built luxury homes. Our foursome that day also included the bank's private attorney and the chief commercial lending officer. We stepped up to the first tee. The attorney smacked a perfect drive straight down the middle of the fairway. The commercial lending officer cracked a gorgeous drive straight away, 50 yards farther than the attorney's ball. I stepped up and sliced my ball into another fairway. My partner, the luxury home builder, swung and missed the ball. Everyone burst into laughter. You guys really suck, joked the commercial lending officer. You should be glad we don't golf as much as you do, I snapped. You're right, he laughed. Keep working hard to pay your loans. It's a funny story with a meaningful lesson. The wealthy of the future must prune the non-fruiting branches of today. They must give 100% to productive activities that move them toward the accumulation of riches. The leisure time will follow this reward. Deciding what to do, Steve Jobs said, is as important as deciding what to do. Deciding what not to do is as important as deciding what to do. Michael Porter agrees. The essence of strategy is choosing what not to do. But how can a person say no to their duties? What does obsessive effort look like in the life of an average person? Work, work, and more work, like your life depends on it, on things that produce monthly savings. If that seems like too much, wealth is not for you, and neither is any worthy achievement. I suggest that you become obsessed about the things you want, said Grant Cardone. Otherwise, you're going to spend a lifetime being obsessed with making up excuses as to why you didn't get the life you wanted. A devotion and commitment to one thing, essentialism, is the key to unlocking our dreams. Essentialism is singular focus that uses a steady parade of hours on a concentrated purpose. It is claiming hours from the grip of the mundane. It is seeing hours as the cause of direction, and then fighting for these hours as if our lives depended on them. It is using time so that each day counts for progress towards a worthy cause. The difference between successful people and really successful people, said Warren Buffett, is that really successful people say no to almost everything. Pick your own goal, but then make it your one tomato. The life lesson, essentialism. I always used an ambitious to-do list to get things done, but finally embraced fewer activities to accumulate wealth. And that is essentialism, the ultimate pure focus on that one thing or the few things that's really going to build and progress you in whatever it is that you're doing. And that is day 52 of the 75-day challenge. If you want to purchase this book, there is a link in my description down below and a link to the 75-day challenge as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night. Take care.